Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hello from Kayla too. It's Flashback Friday, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Get on in here. Get on in here. Get on in here. I hope everybody is having a good Friday. Let me go ahead and bring my ladies in. Do these ladies run this mother?
Hell yeah! What's up, BA?
What's going on?
Inga got the fireplace brewing. Oh, there she go. Coming into the light. There she go.
What's going on?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Ginger Snap. What's up? You want mute, boo boo?
Yes. Oh Lord, child, be quiet.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
Kayla said she, loved the 5 heartbeats too, so she want to be down. She ain't been in here all day, y'all. As soon as I get on live, she coming. Okay.
Wait a minute, let me see something here. Hold
Inga,
on.
if you got to talk behind your little character, do that. We understand.
Mm-hmm.
We understand. It happens. Remember how
Yes, we all been there.
we all been there.
Us. Child, the things I done been through today, okay? But we still here. We still gonna make it do what it do, okay?
Yeah, because it's all dark without having that light. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have the lamp and everything.
I know, and you faded into the background. So
yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, let me just close.
Yeah, remember that was going on with me for a couple of months, Joe, because I had to get my ring.
But it did good the other day when I did that video.
It's probably the time of the day you went.
Yeah, probably the time of the day.
Oh, that's true. It was daytime too, so I had the sunlight outside too. Yeah.
So hey, everybody!
I'm up here putting on all the damn lamps and everything.
No, then you're gonna be like, it's hot in here.
I know, yeah.
Hey, Candy.
Hey, y'all. Hey,
what's up, Candy? Hey, Derry B. What's happening, Kendall? Thanks for joining us. So y'all know the movie tonight is the 5 heartbeats that don't need no introduction. Okay. What's going on the 5th wall? Thank you for coming through. Yeah, if y'all are not subscribed to the 5th wall, well, I know some of my subscribers are scaredy cats. They don't do the scary movies, but she be breaking down the scary movies, okay?
All right.
And sci-fi and, comics and a little mixture of everything. So y'all go over there and check her out.
I will definitely check it out.
All right.
I love subscribing to new people and finding new content.
So y'all know we like to give a little fun fact before we get into the movie. Okay, most of this stuff everybody probably already knows. I know that as far as just the Temptation movie, we've discussed. Temptation movie. As far as the 5 heartbeats, when we was doing the Temptations, we did talk about the fact that although this was not an actual group, it was, based around several groups and artists. Do anybody in the comments know the groups and the artists that it was based around? I want to know.
One of them.
I know you know.
I know one.
So let's see if the chat knows. Hey, Daria.
And don't nobody better not say New Edition.
Yeah,
it's better not.
It's definitely not New Edition. It's definitely not New Edition. Okay. Oh Lord, for real, Candy. Yeah, it's not New Edition. I can tell y'all that.
Nah, it ain't New Edition.
Mm-hmm. HEA said the Spinners. You are.
Yeah, I believe that.
You in there? You
You're in the
around the
same
area?
ballpark, but it's not them either.
Yeah.
Is it just the Temptations and the Tops?
It's actually, yeah, Kendall says theme based off the Temptations. Temptations is one, right? It's also the Dells,
With Dale.
Frankie Lyman, and Sam Cooke. Robert Townsend said that he was inspired by the Temptations and they breakup, and he kind of wanted to explore that. And he really wanted David Ruffin and Eddie Kendricks to be advisors to him on the movie, but the studio wouldn't go for it. They refused, and they felt like that there could be a situation where Berry Gordy might try to sue them and may say that Big Red is supposed to be a portrayal of him, so they didn't want no parts of it. But the Dells did come.
That was smart to not do it that
Well,
way.
see, if everybody had watched my thing before
Yeah.
YouTube snatched it down, they would have got all the information.
Yeah, if y'all watch the documentary, it's very right. But if y'all watch the documentary, it's very
all
detailed.
The information, and YouTube
but
said, "Not today, bitch," and they took it down.
Yeah, they definitely give some behind the scenes things. And if you even watch some of Robert Townsend interviews, even some things that he didn't talk about in the documentary, you'll find different little tidbits. So yeah, I've always known that it was different groups, but I didn't necessarily know the exact groups. But it seems so real and so authentic that you would think that the Five Heartbeats really was the group. And then the Dells, like I said, did serve behind the scenes and helping him and advising him. And they also are on the soundtrack. So, of course, when you listen to the soundtrack, you can hear the sounds of the Dells. I thought, that was really cool. And we know that besides Robert Townsend starring in it, of course, he wrote it, produced it, and he was actually writing, I believe it was Media Man, while he was on the set of this. And he was trying to get this movie done for so long that so many people kind of came and went that was supposed to be in it. And, things changed. He said, that saying, like, when you make plans, God laughs, because you can't really plan everything because other things come into effect. But we know besides him, we had Michael Wright, we had Leon, we had Harry, Jay Lennox, we had Tico Wells, we had Harold Nichols, and we had Diane Carroll, who actually was supposed to have a role in Boys in the Hood that same year, but she turned that down and went to this. Now I'm wondering who she was supposed to play in Boys in the Hood, because it didn't really get into the specifics, but I thought that was interesting.
And also, Denzel had auditioned for this.
Yes.
And so did R. Kelly.
Yup. That was in your little documentary, your documentary that you showed. Yeah,
it was a couple of people that was supposed to be in there. They even said, what is his name, David Allen Greer, was gonna be dancer, but he had to leave, and he had to end up doing something else. Another project came up, and because this was taking so long, and they didn't really know what was gonna be what.
Yeah, no, it was Living Color. It was Keenan. Keenan is the one who actually was writing with him.
Samara. Yes.
With him.
Keenan and Ivy Williams was writing this with him.
Yeah,
and then but the studios were taking so long to put the whole thing, them the money, blase. And anyway, all of them, Kim, Wayne, Keenan, David Allen Greer, they all did Living Color, and how that turned out to be,
Yes.
The older brother was in it too. The Keenan's the older brother that don't really act.
Oh, yes,
right, absolutely,
yes. So yeah, the part where he's singing with his sister, he took that from a 1940 musical play. And he fought for that scene to be in there. Like, they didn't want that. They wanted that cut, and he fought really hard for it to be kept in. And I'm glad it was kept in, because that's one of my every scene is my damn favorite scene, but I love that scene. Okay.
I like when they sing that.
Yes.
The fifth wall. The gentleman did not date Dorothy Dandridge. They were married. That was his wife. They wasn't just dating. Yeah, they were actually
married.
Oh yes. Harold Nichols, you talking about?
Harold
She
Nichols.
said fun fact. Oh God, choreographing. Yeah. They were together. I think they actually had a daughter, but she had some type of sickness, if I remember correctly.
Has like special needs.
Yes. Harold Nichols and his brother. There wasn't no joke with dancing at all. Put some respect on his name, for real.
Tamika, that's something else we got to do. We got to do the Dorothy Dandridge story.
Yes, that's
what's her name there? Halle Berry.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, So yeah. Oh, I'm about to knock everything over. So yeah, he fought for that part to be in the movie.
See, I'm saying we all have.
Yeah. And then Whitney Houston actually was supposed to, be offered the role as Baby Doll, but then she was saying that the role was too small. So I was like, okay. All right, Whitney. But yeah, y'all. So that was just like a little bit of fun facts.
Yeah, Whitney was supposed to be in there. I think everybody in their mom
came shortly after that, so they probably told her that role was coming, and she wanted to act like, I guess she felt like it was too like it would downplay her if she do that, I guess.
Oh, okay. We
and another thing.
We doing the Wall said, I'm here for the Dorothy Dandridge. Yeah, we
yes, that's been on my list. Child, listen, if I could do one of these movies every day, y'all, it would be. So, another thing is, of course, we always kind of mention how it was when the movie came out. When the movie came out, it bombed at the box office. Nobody went to see it, but we know it's a cult classic and everybody ended up loving it afterwards. Okay, you can't stop people from watching the Temptations. I mean, damn it, the Five Heartbeats, no matter how many times they've seen it.
That was shocking when I saw that information that it bombed, because it didn't bomb in my household.
Right.
That was a movie that everybody saw during the holidays. Like, how you have Thanksgiving.
I saw it in the movie theater when it came out.
Movie after. I'm talking about like on like when once it went to the VHS tapes. Look, I'm going that far back. So yeah. That was
Miss Niecy
and Moochie. They used to, and I used to get all the little bootlegs at the barber shops and stuff in the street. I didn't equip myself. Everybody did it. You know how you used to go out and somebody be selling stuff on the street, and the ZDs and all that. I had so it was a cult classic in the Black community.
Yes, it definitely was.
Definitely. Hey, LaShondria.
All right, y'all. So we know that when we first start off, he getting his mail. He see the magazine. Whatever happened to them? Where are they now? Okay.
I'm laughing at the comments.
He got his letter. And we kind of go back in time. So we in June 7th, 1965 in New York. Baby Doll appeared doing her little shing ding. And she start asking, like, you seen, Eddie? We don't know where the hell he at. I mean, yeah, right. I'm about to get lost already, y'all. So
I know, because I'm reading the comments. That's why I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the comments at the same time.
Support Gaming said it had to have been whites that hated this movie because
Lord. No, they say this about a lot of the classics from back in the days. To be honest with you, when we've been covering them, we've been talking about it. So it is what it is, but we know what it is. So of course, Bobby and Eddie over here, playing cards, and we finding out that they damn cheat and they get caught with extra cards. And we gotta go ahead and get the hell on up out of here. That was crazy to me how he just bust through that damn window and was gone, and Bobby get popped in the leg, and then he still trying to run. So either one of y'all want to talk about this? Because this part always kills me, that he's clearly looking at this other chick, and because Flash catches him, he goes and starts singing to her. But then how she didn't see that he was looking at the other chick, then she starts smiling. If you was already looking in that direction, how you didn't peep that is what I'm saying.
Because she busy looking at him and she think he looking at her.
Oh God, I was like, girl, for real? Like, come on now.
Look,
so this is another question I got for y'all. Well, maybe I should wait a minute, but it does have to do with this part, because Dancer comes in and says to Duck, Bobby's not here. Eddie's not here either, but it don't matter. We don't need him. And then he says, get your brother. And he already knows his brother routine and that he's upstairs in, the closet and he up there hitting it. Now, mind you, also, why was she over here telling him, oh, you ain't just going to bring me in no closet and do me, but you clearly in the closet getting dead, girl. Like, why did you go in there in the first place?
Because she probably wanted to.
Yeah, she wanted to.
Yeah, of course.
So, of course, we know once, Eddie and them come running. My question is, whatever happened to Bobby? Because Bobby really was supposed to be the main singer. He ended up getting popped and then hit by the car, talking about my other leg.
Yeah, he ended up having later on, he had a
and
cast on his leg.
I always said, like, well, what happened to Bobby? And Robert Townsend did say in an interview that was a plot hole because they said we didn't need Eddie. Eddie wasn't originally really about, part of this, but Eddie ended up taking over.
No, he wasn't a part of it at first.
So of course he come running out there, doing his daggone thing. They didn't know what the hell was going on, but they got into it quick. Moochie, what was happening here? What was going on, girl?
I like the way he slid in and took the mic. That right there was the fly part because they was even shocked by it.
Yes.
The looks on their face, but the show go on. They did their comments. Look at him. Look at Duck.
And Choir Boy.
Choir Boy was scared. He thought they attacked him. He always scared to come on stage.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, they end up rocking it, and of course you have Jimmy looking, admiring, and so Inga, what was happening with Shy Boy? What was the Shy Boy we had going on? I'm telling you, Leon always gotta be Shy brother. He always gotta be like a in almost every damn movie he playing.
Well, he tried to play this role like I think they had a little thing going on, so that's how they get the women. I tried to act like I'm shy and stupid and everything, and then you go over there and get the woman for me, but it backfired on his tail.
Support Gaming. I got a fun fact about this too, right? Because his name is Eddie King, but a lot of people say Kane because when he said the part on the stage, when he said that part, y'all still want to hang with Eddie King, he have like a southern twang to it. So a lot of people started saying King, and I'm guilty of it too. Yeah. But with Kane with an E, when actually it should be just like that. Kane with a G with the extra little southern twang on it. Yeah. So they said everybody started changing it to Kane.
So his last name is actually King.
It's King, but he's saying Eddie Kang. Eddie Kang. But the fifth wall got it right. Is so latest guy he said every night I got to fight to prove my love because.
Oh yeah, we ain't getting that one yet. That's when he gets.
This is the first one.
Behind. This the first one.
This the one.
Oh, that's right. I done jumped. I done jumped all the way to the damn end of the movie.
Take your.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he always played this little game, like so he can try to help him get girls, but it ended up backfalling, biting him in the butt because because. Leon character was always getting all the women,
Yeah. So, Jimmy comes over and he's kind of, offering his card and telling them they did the damn thing and call him sometime like he could be their manager and take them to new heights. And, they basically come over to see what he's talking about. But his wife ain't really feeling this. She like, why the hell you got these boys up in my damn house?
Before.
Yes, it's King, the fifth wall.
Yeah, she been through it many times, and she saw how it tore her husband apart. She was like, no, she didn't want to do it. What was her name? Loretta or something? What was her name?
Eleanor,
yes.
Eleanor. I don't know why I don't remember that. Yeah, Eleanor.
Yeah, and this is the first time too that sorry. This is the first time too that Doug sees, what was her damn name now? I don't forgot her name. Lisa?
I don't know, but she was
yeah, Lisa, child. He falls in love. There's love at first
she
sight.
pissed me off, that lady.
So he ends up writing letters, and first thing he going over here to knock at her door and slip the letter in, and he see this tall, my mother and grandmother would say, drink of water. He like, I ain't got the clothes he got, and I sure son ain't got that rod. Oh yes, thank you, Tanya. That's her name. I know how the hell I forgot that, trifling behind her. Let me stop.
Yeah. I ain't want to say because I ain't want to jump ahead, but she was trifling.
Yeah, so he's like looking like I don't got the things this guy got, so but now Jimmy had originally told them, like, if you do one show for me and you don't win, I'm still gonna give you the money, and if you do win, then you win the money and we could go on and do some other things. So they lose and he gives the money. And Dresser was pretty much saying to Eddie, like, give him his money back, don't do that. And he like, hell no, I'm keeping this. So
a deal's a deal.
Right, a deal's a deal. And they do end up getting offered like that. The owner actually liked them and wanted, them to come and do performances. So it still was like a win-win, even though they didn't win, that particular night.
And we had the legendary John Witherspoon in there.
Yes. So I could never stand this part. Who want to talk about this? Well, first he goes see Baby Doll, then he sees his parents.
His father was mean to him. Like, he ain't gonna be ish because I ain't ish.
Yeah.
Like he had like a real. He talked to him real bad.
Yes. Yes. I was like,
you act like you don't even care for him.
Right. And the thing about it is, then when he walks away, he says to her, I do care for him. I want him to be better than me. And it's like, that's what you should have said to him instead of what you said,
Right. And we know him, Paul Benjamin. We just watched 100.
Right.
He was in that. Yeah, he was in that. So
yeah. So this part always cracks me up when, Dresser's over here getting an attitude. He mad and, feeling on the way because they want to teach him his dance steps. And he do his little demonstration and he'd be like, just what I thought. That wasn't shit.
Yeah, because he did all the dance steps and he ain't want somebody else coming in there, taking over. But that was the best thing to happen to him. Is this guy. So
yes, absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, the daddy was but the only reason why I ain't beating the daddy up because obviously he been kicked down by society, by everything. And he that's what they did to black. That's they still do it to black men,
right?
Exactly.
Make you feel like you ain't shit. And then what they do is portray onto their wife, kids, and everybody.
Right.
But he came around later. So.
These haters, they was just haters. Like, my thing is, if your group is so good, you shouldn't have nothing to be threatened or scared about. They watching them do their practice and they know they supposed to perform tonight. So they saying, call everybody tell them to boo them and get them up out of here. It's like, why y'all couldn't just show that y'all was the better, group if y'all was the better group? Why y'all so damn threatened? I can't stand a damn hater.
They was just hating from the get-go.
But I'm sure groups did that back then because it was.
Oh yeah. I just don't like haters though. I really don't. Right. So yes, pay attention. You might learn something. Exactly. That's what he told him.
There's so many.
Yes, it's so many. So not only are they trying to set it up for them to get booed, but now all of a sudden the owners come and say it's a house rule that Duck can't play the piano, and he like, nah, I always play my own music. What the hell are you talking about? So we really trying to make they thing a disaster on purpose. I ain't like those shenanigans at all. But haters never win, right? So
what he did, the announcer was like, yeah, they think they better than Bird and oh my goodness. So now
Bird and the Midnight Falcons.
Yes.
Bird and the Midnight Falcons.
Exactly. Like, don't play with us. So, of course, they come out and they do their performance, and Red's sitting there laughing, and the girls is doing what they was, told to do. They being mad extra, yelling and screaming for them, going all crazy. And then as soon as, did I skip one? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. As soon as they come out, they already booing. What you thought about this, Inga? Break this part down with the piano and everything, how he was jacking up them notes.
Mm-hmm. Right. I want to say one quick thing too. Mm-hmm. Shout out the people in the chat. These people in here, they know this damn movie.
Oh, everybody yes.
Everybody, they know the words line from line. I mean, I'm loving it. I ain't got no money. Ain't got no fancy car. I love it. I love y'all. I'm telling you, because that's what we like. We like interactive. But anyway, he tried to really screw up the music for this, and Doug wasn't having it. He came in, pushed that and shoved that dude out the way, and when they took over, and them girls in the front, they were trying all that booing and stuff. Shit. Next thing you know, when Eddie Kane came up there, that girl was wetting her pants. Go and tell the rest of the story.
Wet panty drawer.
Yeah. I mean, her wig was about to come off. I mean, she was
right. He was like, Doc, let's do it like we did it in the tunnel. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Okay, they didn't know what to do. She was all like this in her chair, moving
having an orgasm.
And then when Choir Boy came out there and started singing, he hit them high notes. Loved it. I loved it.
Yes. Okay, let me know. Yes, he killed that. His mama stood up like, now that's how my baby do it.
Her name was Cookie.
Yes.
She was a melted cookie by the time she saw
yeah, he tried to pick her up and she over here. I was like, yeah, girl. Talk that mess now.
I know that.
So he didn't even have to do no more. He threw towards the mic. I like when he did that part.
Look at when he kissed her in the mouth. She fell out. Her girlfriend was fanning her.
Absolutely. Yep.
I mean,
they killed
out.
That.
Yes.
So this is where we get to freaking JT being raggedy. He tells him to go over there. We're gonna do quiet brother, shy brother again. But JT doesn't say nice things about Doc.
He said he was kind of stupid.
Yeah, like he was slow.
Yeah,
but it was funny too because the face that he was making
was slow. I mean, Doc, I meant to say
he was looking goofy, so that's what made it worse.
Oh yeah, Choir Boy something about they call me Rock. I was like, what who call you Rock? Ain't nobody calling you Rock.
He started getting into his stuff later down, but this is also when they of course get Red coming over and telling them, you boys good, you're real good. And when he tries to give his card, of course Jimmy step in and we all being fake, and you could see Eleanor looking like, I know trash when I see it. Okay, you belong in the damn gutter.
She know he played this Eleanor. And he's like a little bit Eleanor.
Right. Being all phony.
Played by the legendary Diane Carroll.
So, of course, Doc over here all happy and excited, thinking JT about to bring her over to him. Moochie, what the heck?
He's like, sorry. Like, how you do that to your brother? But the best part was when he walked away, he was like, every night I got to prove my love.
Right.
That's right.
What you doing with my woman?
Right. Exactly. And then Doug started laughing, like waiting to go see what the heck was about to go down.
and of course, Juan said Big Red was the first Suge Knight.
Oh Lord,
you
right?
Ain't never lie.
So of course, this is one of the parts I was talking about that I love that he fought
Robin
for.
had to fight to get this scene. They did not. The studios wanted to cut it. And he
Right.
fought to get this scene with this his little sister, you know.
Yes.
Oh wow.
That's my
The little
favorite.
girl
One
with
of
the
my
That's my
favorite
favorite
parts
part
because there's so
too.
many
It's
that
our
I
favorite
love.
part, yeah.
So I'm glad that it ended up being kept in, and it was funny how he was throwing all of the papers, and he like, I can't get it.
They
And she's
was
like, all
just
you
being
gotta
haters.
do.
They was just being haters. That's what that was, the studio.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, all you gotta do is put this part with this part. I'm like,
No, they don't even want. It seemed like they didn't want black movies to succeed back then.
child, they still don't want them
They
to
still
succeed.
look. They
Yeah.
canceling our shows left and right. I feel like, oh no, okay, Juan, you jumping ahead. You got me up here singing the songs, and
I know y'all is singing the songs.
I know
and
everybody in
everything.
the chat. I'm loving it. Everybody
Yeah,
got
this
all
ain't
the
the
lines.
one yet. This
It's
is
Friday
we
night.
haven't
We gonna have fun.
finished yet.
Yeah,
So
I love it
much
how they
love
everybody know
to
all the lines.
give. We got so much to do. Okay. So yeah, she
No
killed
matter
this
how
daggone
hard
thing.
it takes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the song.
Now they shot this more playing them, right? Playing in their face. Cause yeah, we gonna make y'all album, but guess what? We got who was this coming through? The Five Horsemen?
The Five Horsemen or something.
Yeah, the Five Horsemen.
But this is the truth. But this is true. This is what they did.
They used to do that for real.
Go look at your mama's or grandparents'
absolutely.
albums, and they did this all the time.
And
they would put white people on front, or they would put just anything on in the background, just so you wouldn't see no black faces.
Right.
They did this all the time.
Yeah, or they didn't show no faces. Yeah, so a lot of people didn't know how the people looked until they saw them perform in person.
Right.
Exactly.
They yes, Latoya, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that, Latoya. So Big Red, we gonna go on over to him. We gonna take a chance with him. Jimmy kept trying to go over this contract, and Big Red talking about, it's all together. If there's anything, I'm sure it's minor, and we could go ahead and work it out and change it if we need to. So we shake on it, and the boys is basically in. They over here doing they supposed pictures for their album cover and all this different kind of stuff. Child.
But
they
I want to talk about Big Red
music.
1 second. One thing about Big Red. This is the same soup warmed over. It goes on right now.
Oh,
with these record
yeah.
labels. They the same type of person. I mean,
look, we already heard about who hanging somebody out the window.
Yeah.
I mean,
ain't got no money. Ain't got no fancy car.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they were saying Jack.
It was very gaudy. It was all these people. It was a lot of these people. So it wasn't, that still goes on to this day. How they be artists. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. So
every time you want to talk about your contract, and they try to do anything to shut that down.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, publishing 6-1 your option. Yeah. Yeah, they wasn't getting nothing. We hear a lot of stories about this. I saw an old video. I saw it before, but just even it again recently about Invo and the fact that literally each girl was getting 10 cents per album. They don't get really much of anything, y'all.
You need to go back and watch
them old, a lot of them.
Go back and watch some of them old unsongs.
Barry Gordy, the music.
Barry Gordy did a lot of people
absolutely,
dirty in Motown.
Absolutely.
Barry Gordy did a lot of people dirty in Motown. So all these stories expose a whole bunch of people in one, really.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So he, of course, takes his behind back over here because now we done stepped up. We making money. We got this album and all of that. So we gonna come back and see her again. And we let her know that, I'm the one that been leaving you them letters. And Mama can't.
He was the Salvation Army.
Oh, here you go.
The disrespect. He was like, no, and just walked away. Poor thing.
I felt bad for him.
Yes. So we laying in the bed and we hearing the song playing on the radio. And he like, Doug, stop singing everybody part. And it's like, I'm not singing everybody part. It's on the radio. Then it takes a minute for it to click.
Look how many people all piled up in
that house was filled up. They was sleeping foot to head and all the beds.
Everybody up in there with their stocking caps on their head.
Yeah, they were so happy. Like, my song is on the radio. Our song is on the radio. So
Yeah, because they
yeah.
hadn't really started making any money really yet. You know.
Right.
And this how they do when you started making money, and they do this to these artists now. These young rappers, young singers, they give you a car,
Right.
try to give you a little house or something like that. But they
Now
end up
they give them the
owning.
jewelry.
But they end up owning the
Oh
house.
yes, yeah,
It stop
yeah.
being their name, like in the being the record label's name. So you always like stuck with these people, and that's how they did these guys.
Oh
You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So now, we all going on tour and got our name on the side of the, car and all of that. But Choir Boy father, of course, who is a pastor, was not happy with this. He was saying you can't serve two gods. Everybody else family seemed to be pretty excited, but his father wasn't with it. And
Right,
Duck Mama,
Joshua.
she was too upset to see them off. So I think the only one that we didn't really see their family was Dresser, but everybody else, he just had his girl. She always would come there with him, or he would meet up with her.
Yeah, we
Moochie,
never saw his family.
no, we didn't. No, we did not. No. Moochie, we you noticed the guy from the JD's Revenge.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
He looked him and the other. That was
Lord,
the preacher, right?
Yes.
no,
No, he was
Yeah.
a priest
no, he
pastor
wasn't a
in
priest.
here, but
No,
not in Jay-Z.
no, he was the
Who was he in JD's Revenge?
he was JD. He was the original JD.
He was the original
one,
JD.
yeah.
That's
He was
right.
the original JD. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So yeah, stuff went downhill after he left that Bible. He was over there arguing still back and
That
forth,
is
trying to
something.
get
And
his
that was
father
something how
to
they
understand, and he
when he
slammed
put
the
that
phone
camera
down.
on the Bible, that meant something. Like he did that
And
ever since he left that Bible by the payphone, everything been
yeah.
on here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they end up getting stopped by the police because they was actually just kind of conversating. JT was still talking his mess about how he get women and what he do with the woman, and all of a sudden we getting pulled over by the police, and of course they just going through all the stuff, and then it's like, well, if y'all singers, come on and sing something for us with they trifling damn behinds, pointing all the flashlights and all they damn faces. So, child.
Yeah, no, that's how it was.
And then they come back to this, Inga, where even though we don't went to Jimmy and it's supposed to be something different, they meet them and it's the same old thing. They want to talk about, yeah, we got the album cover ready, but it's a little different than what y'all was expecting. And Leon and JT went off. What any one of y'all want to talk about this?
Go ahead, Mochi.
Well, back then, like you was talking about, they would show the albums where they wouldn't have white people on the albums, so black people would buy them. I mean, so white people would buy them because if they saw if the black faces on there, people wouldn't buy them. And they were told that wasn't going to happen. They was promised that wasn't going to happen. They were supposed to be on their album cover, but somehow it was negotiated and this was done. And I think they was really turned off by this. They was really pissed off by it. Also, oh yeah, Dresser's girlfriend comes to visit. And where you want me to? I'll stop there. I don't want to go.
Yeah,
because there's other stuff that happened.
Okay, yeah, basically you leading right into it because he need his brothers now.
Right.
I like this part though.
Me too.
And showed Eddie had a little soft side to him too. Either one of y'all want to talk about this?
Oh, this was good. This is a bonding moment for them. It was a bonding moment because he came to them and told them what Big Red wanted them to do. See some person where they was gonna do something crazy. That and he didn't want to do that. He wanted to have his kid. But he was just trying to figure out how he gonna do it now with this money, and they all chipped in and helped each other.
I like that.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that right
absolutely.
there
I love that part.
This was a bonding moment, like I said. So I like that. That's what made you like parts like that and made you
yes.
the movie.
Yep. The fifth wall, they can't accept us for who the F we are. He was pissed off, and I don't blame him. Yes, ain't it funny that he made him the Godfather? Yeah, they became very close after that too. That's why it was so much sadder when things went the way that they went later on.
Right.
But they always had that bond. Yeah.
But remember, if you go to Temptations, they was all close, but then Fame messed up David Ruffin's head, and he acted like he was bigger than the group. And Eddie Kane did the same thing.
Oh yes. Like
he was bigger than the group.
You could. That's why you could tell that it had those inspirations in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what y'all think about these breakaway suits, y'all?
I always loved this part.
That was the best part.
When they started arguing
into their act.
And he was like, we're going to teach these boys how to put this in the act, make it work for them. And, he was just looking at him like, okay, you got your work cut out for you.
I'm going to give me a breakaway suit or breakaway dress. Just snatch it off. And
go ahead, Ginger Snaps. Go ahead.
That was too funny. He was like, I'm tired of you wearing my clothes. I'm tired of you. He was just over him.
It turned out to be it was a real fight, and they ended up turning into part of the act.
Yeah, they definitely made it into the part of the act, that worked for them. And people was even more excited, like, oh, we got to go see the Five Heartbeats and see what's going to be going down tonight with them. So, now they go on the covers of magazines. You got Red here waiting for them with cards talking about which color you want. Okay, we going all around the world. We on American Bandstand. We lit. And of course, they have their baby. Child, we already see who damn Eddie's starting to hang around. So we already knew he was about to go down, down, down. But right now, we still enjoying everything. Child.
Yeah, but see, it's just like on the Temptation. Eddie David Ruffin hanging out with that other guy. And next thing you know, they doing the cocoa and all kind of stuff, So
yeah. Nights like this, always
raindrops.
There's so many great actors in this movie. Yes. Like this daddy, he played the grandfather on Men's Society.
Yes.
And the wife on here, the mother, she played on stuff. Everybody on here.
Yeah, this was definitely a great cast, and I think it was a perfect fit the way that it all came together. It might have took a lot, but they got where they needed to get. So of course this is Christmas and they buying, their parents a house as they should. I love this because baby, them people was crammed up in that apartment. They surprised the mama, had her with her eyes closed.
Yeah.
And then
they probably had at least 10, 15 people in that apartment.
Oh yeah.
But that's how we used to do back in the day. We would help each other out. But now it's like you got to pull your own stuff up by the bootstraps. Don't nobody want you to
Yeah,
that's what they did with the black families.
Yeah,
most if you look in other cultures,
they still do it.
Still live in the house. They put their money together and all of that.
Yeah,
I did it for many years, but time's up now. Now it's me time. But I'm just saying, I did it.
I get it.
I'm about to move in with Moochie.
Look, we already my cellmate. So
I'm telling you, I'm saying, look, time's getting hard. We might all have to be pounding on each other.
Shoot, the way this rent keep going up, everything keep going up. Shoot, but you pay. But like
Ron said, you save cash that way, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. So of course, as we see the group going up, we see Eddie going down, down, baby. Okay, we sniffing on the cocoa.
They on the
baby says she gotta go.
They on the ebony and all that kind of stuff.
Look, he was like, "Don't you got your woman in check?"
Yes, the audacity.
You could tell he had a pimp mentality, though.
Yeah. Right.
Women in check.
Derek B said the Golden Girl crew. That's right. You know what used to call us that was Savannah. Used to call us the Black Golden Girls. Remember?
Yes,
she used
to call us that.
Yeah,
but it went downhill by this time. It was
he was getting mad, but it's like, if you're not showing up, what do you, it's like, like, even, after this, they end up asking him this, but it's like, are you not showing up on purpose? You know what your obligations are, and then you feel like if you don't show up, what, the show is supposed to stop? Then you're mad and jealous because other people are starting to step in. Quiet Boy made me laugh because he's stepping up like, I know all his
I
parts.
can say all they parts.
I can say all the parts with me. And he mad
so this
that
is
he
when he started
to...
getting cocky, Choir Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very cocky. Yeah.
But it was in a good way though, because you went from being such a shy person to now you like, yeah, I know all this part.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you can't you see the parallels between David Ruffin and him, because it was yeah,
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is
you can't keep
Wi-Fi,
no
and
woman
so
in
if anything
check.
happens,
all right, we hold you down. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
No, I said my Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi, and y'all know how it do sometimes.
Oh, child.
So
join the club over here.
So yeah, he he wanted to step to him like, you want to be me.
You ain't gonna get my spot.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to shout out to Latoya. Look at her comment.
Congratulations. You highlight it?
Let me see. We have a program down here in Athens, Georgia, that helps low and moderate income families an affordable new construction home. I closed mine on June 28th, brand new 3-bedroom. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yes, I love it. Yeah, Flash was entertaining. I ain't gonna say he wasn't entertaining. Yeah. He definitely was. Okay, but he was not Eddie Kane. And it's one Flash and it's one Eddie Kane.
He was the ops. He was the
ops.
Right,
he was entertaining.
With his finger waves in his head.
So at this point, yeah, we gotta go see Eddie. Now, mind you, baby doll done left him, and he in the bed with 2 chicks. He laid up. He ain't been shows. Like, what was happening with this Inga child? I couldn't believe the 2 chicks was just getting up out the bed like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that just remember when they went to David Ruffin, the same thing. It's almost parallel to the same thing. Because I mean, he was like he was doing all the cocoa, he was drinking, he just did not care. He wasn't even showing up for the rehearsals, wasn't showing up for the show. And
it was crazy too, but that's how people really think. And yes, support great game, and I agree. This movie does not need to be remade. No, it was so fun. It's funny, but it's not funny because that's real. That's how people, usually when it's going that way, feel. When he says to them, "So what? I got a drinking problem. I'm an alcoholic because I have."
He said, "What you think? Because I drink. Because I
have one drink. Don't make me. I'm an alcoholic."
No, and then your ass is over there drinking the whole bottle and sniffing up every damn thing.
Okay, now wait a minute. Latoya said that they should make it to a series because it's more story they could tell. Do y'all think it could be a series like on Netflix and they have all them different parts? You think it could be a series?
I don't know.
It depends on how it's done. It really does.
It got to be the right actors playing the roles.
Yeah, because usually I'm against that, but it has been some that's been the exception that's been like, oh, this is good, but it really would have to be done well. We ain't gonna play about that.
Yeah, it got to be the right people. I mean, I'm telling you, you can't just be any old body.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to play these roles because we'll be in there booing it. No.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to move it along because I know
y'all should have left it alone
after this too. I know, and I'll be pissed if that happens.
Oh, there's something else after this.
Yeah, Moochie got her long.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me stop talking. Go ahead.
So this is when Choir Boy, he like, yeah, that's me over there. He grabbed the glass for her. He's showing his behind now. He really feeling himself. I said, go ahead, Choir Boy. Let it be known. And of course, Miss Tanya all of a sudden reappears now. How did y'all feel about this?
She ain't want nothing to do with him, right? Until now he's famous. Now she all of a sudden in his face. I ain't never liked her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a user.
She was a bird, like Mucha said. She's a bird.
Yeah, and he was so, he was so excited because this is the one that he really always was interested in. Now he's seeing her again. He like, maybe it could work this time around. And he said he gonna go upstairs and let his brother know that he's stepping out for a minute, and let them go talk. And then, baby,
oh, this the part everybody like. This is the part right here. This the part.
Oh
God.
I wish you could show the clip.
I know.
Yo, I be getting so mad at that now, y'all.
My office hours, and he was being nice at first. Okay, my office hours are 9 to 5.
Once he called him a mother father,
that was like, I don't give a damn when your office hours are. You gonna talk to me now? Lord of mercy.
Everybody use that line to this day. I use it. I say everybody use that line.
They whipped on his tail, and look how his hair was looking when he finished whipping on him. It was all nice and neat and together.
Yo, his pants split and everything.
But look, he was talking real nice. He was having a nice conversation with his friends. He was laughing.
Yes.
And when he said
yes.
He was like, "No, I talk to you later." He said, "No, you gonna talk to me right now, God damn it!"
Exactly. Big Red messed up his hair. Yeah. Then when he finished wailing on that behind and hanging him off that damn balcony, he was like, "Let me up, let me up."
He said, "What about
my office? I was on what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that he ain't never come to him no more to talk about no book.
Yeah, that changed his whole life with that one. So of course, all of a sudden JT, I can't with him. Now he's saying my life can't be this way forever. I gotta change some things, and whoopty woo JT. Did y'all buy any of this that JT was saying?
No. He was just talking to hear himself talk.
Basically. He sure enough was at this point.
Well, LaToya, payola was a big thing back then, but I still think it goes on, but it's a federal offense if they get caught.
Oh, yeah.
But I think radio stations and all of them, they still
they doing it.
Look how certain people songs are played all the time, and other people who you like don't never get no play. So
they do it now with the streams.
With the stream, right.
Yeah, absolutely. So of course this hurt my soul and pissed me off. Eddie and his damn feelings, and he decides to go over the, Jimmy don't know what the hell going on. He's smiling and coming in saying, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And Eddie wants out of his contract, but they never really had a signed contract with Jimmy. They gave their word and he gave his word. But now because he was supposedly trying to replace him, he in his feelings. So now he done went behind his damn back. I hated this whole thing, y'all.
Yeah, I was pissed off at that too because they had a good agreement and he let Red get in his head.
Yeah. That really pissed me off.
Okay.
As soon as he get home, he getting the calls. Eleanor's asking what's going on. Inga, you want to talk about this part?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is when she getting all these threatening calls, and her husband goes, I guess he was gonna go out.
He was going to play to the jazz club.
Because he was going to the jazz spot, and it was tragic. This part was sad. I remember seeing this theater. I was crying. I mean, this was sad. Yeah,
he was definitely. I don't need no manager trying to replace me. Oh, he is like he didn't even. I don't think he even realized what he was doing. But oh man, so Lord Jesus, no, Jimmy,
And then you have a nerve to come to the funeral.
Walking
people do this all the time. They take people out. You hear this on, regular everyday people. They take people out, take their parent out, take their wife out, their husband, and then show up at the funeral and act like
unfortunately, I had something like that happen in my family. The audacity of people, for real. And he talking about something. No, he was really putting it on too. No, if you need anything, you don't need to be alone.
Man, she
Man,
slapped
the
the
I
way
was
she
trying to hit on her though.
He was trying to hit
exactly,
on her. And that's why she
exactly,
slapped across his face. Almost
She
knocked his
smacked the fire
face
out
out
of
his
him.
mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree, Latoya. We all felt that way, okay? Like nasty work to bring you behind to the funeral. The
Oh, nasty.
audacity,
I mean,
yeah,
but
that
people
really
do this
pissed me off.
all
It pissed
the
me
time.
off too. It really, really did.
They act like they they just going about their life knowing that you done took somebody out,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That child, I want to jump on him myself. So now they didn't know what went down. And Jessica, he just looking. He don't even say nothing. He just looking. And you keep
Women, let me ask y'all something. Eddie didn't show up at the funeral, did he?
No.
No, Eddie
He
didn't come to
sure
the funeral.
didn't.
No. And that's how they knew that he had something something to do with it
And
too.
they kept saying, "What's going on, Justin? What's going on? What's going on?" He was like, "Tell him what you did. Tell him what you did." He started wailing on him.
Oh,
because
that's the part that really made me cry.
Because homeboy told
What's
them.
up, Torian? Yeah.
Hey, Torian. I think
Yeah.
homeboy told them what was going on.
He would. They were so hurt with that. So, but when they went to him, they actually still didn't say he needed to be out. He said he needed to be out, and that
he
was
couldn't face everybody.
He couldn't face it. Yeah, he said after what I did, how can I?
He's like, everybody knows what I did.
Right.
I mean,
yeah. So everything came out in the open. One good thing was he did get arrested for it, and it was no secret. And then now that Eddie stepped out, you had, of course, Flash end up becoming the new lead singer. So it's like, that's what you always wanted. You want to take my place now. So now JT is in his feelings. This is my freaking scene right here too.
Yeah.
JT is mad. He in his feelings now. Oh, look, whose name are they calling? Duck said, Flash, he just finished singing lead.
I know he was jealous.
Look, and they be stuffing their pants.
And by this time,
it was so funny when he
this
took
was
the
like
sock out and passed it to the guy.
This was like during the disco era by this time, right?
Yes.
Because
their
music had like a Earth, Wind, and Fire feel to it.
Right.
Absolutely. Did y'all feel that way? I felt that way.
Yes,
I felt that way. Yeah. Because you see, they had changed through all the different eras of the music. Yeah.
Yes,
Look,
I love that.
Synthesizer thing.
So when they go back out, JT, because Duck told him, you tired of those same old lines that you always doing. You ain't saying nothing different. So JT said, "Oh yeah." So they get out on stage, and Flash over here like, is that your man? Are you with him? And she like, "Yeah, we married." And he said, "Just in case." And he starts singing. And JT said, "He's not all that you need, baby." JT said, "I'm gonna show y'all what y'all talking about, baby. I'm here."
Hold my coat like you're holding
me. Like you're holding me. Okay.
And the toy said, and Tanya stopped bopping behind in the front row. That's right. Yeah. Oh, when JT started singing that song and he go,
yeah, take my number. Okay. And he was like, and when you want to call me, just call me, baby. And then the funny part is when JT be like,
this chick man sitting in the front row, and she's he got upset. He said, "You sitting there falling out for this man, and I'm sitting here the one that brought you to the con."
That was so funny, the transformation, because she was like, "That's my husband," and they was all smiling at each other. And then by the end of the song, she over here.
She ain't thinking about that man.
And passing the hell out. Her husband done got up and left her. JT smashed that damn song, though. I'm going to give it to him. He really did. And he kept going, JT, what you doing? What you doing? Just in case. That's my song.
He has to do
all that you need.
Because he came in and took over the group.
Just in case. Yes, he had to show him. Oh, sorry, y'all. If I had more time, I'll probably be up here singing all damn night. But anyway,
I know, right?
When we leaving, oh Lord, is that Eddie? Call Eddie over here.
Oh, by this time he a bum at this point. Yeah, he on
Yeah, he
drugs,
looked
real
so
heavy. He
bad.
was gone. Yeah, yeah.
And he took that coat off like,
nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
Oh. Nights like with that raspy voice. He had a very raspy voice. You could say he sound like he's smoked Newport cigarettes or something. You know? Or
all
some,
Duck could do
like
is
some
grab
Cools
him
or
and
some
hug
Winstons
him.
or something.
I know.
And Quiet Boy talking about, here's my card, call me. Like, do I look like I got a phone ninja to call you?
Right. And then did they put a couple dollars in his pocket?
Yeah.
Some money in his pocket?
They gave him some money.
Yeah.
But look how they coming out there with their and then you got what's it, Flash?
Yeah, once Flash walked up, he lost it.
And he had the coat hanging over his shoulder and the hat tilt to the side.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the other songs that the other groups did too, though.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, it's ironic. Yeah.
Listen, if we had more time, we'd be up here singing the whole soundtrack. Okay?
That's what I said. Yeah.
I pushed it back.
He said, I didn't come for no handouts. Exactly. Yeah, he really want to be back in, man. Oh my goodness, Eddie. Man, that part.
Oh, no handouts or your pity.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah, that always bring a tear to my eye. So now we coming in to tell them we getting married, baby. Bucci, what the hell? Yo, when JT stepped out,
when he took him out, when he said, hold on, you can't marry her. And he like, no, she loved me and I love her. Like, how you trying to stop this? He said,
you cannot marry her. You cannot marry her.
Yeah, he was like, this ain't your business. This ain't about you. Why can't you just be happy for me? Like,
he later felt something was wrong, though. He later started feeling, sometimes you have that feeling.
He had the feeling, but when he saw Quiet Boy outside talking, he thought it was going to be him.
He thought it was
Quiet. Yeah, that was the crazy part because they end up going to the hospital and seeing what was his name? Damn, I done forgot his name that fast.
And the choreographer.
Yeah, and singing happy birthday to him. And when he looked out the window, he's seen, and he thought it was like an embrace between her and Quiet Boy, but child, that ain't what it was.
Quiet Boy knew what was going on. He was
he knew what was going on. Yeah,
he was the go-to person.
Yeah, they was putting him in the middle, and he was saying like, y'all can't keep going back and forth between me. Oh man, I would never want to be in that type of situation. Sorry, no can do. Okay.
And my brother.
Yeah, that was the coldest thing ever, because even when he said to Dresser, because he was like, what's wrong with you? You ain't acting like yourself. He said, I think she having an affair. And then when he said Quiet Boy, Dresser was laughing like, what are you talking about? Hell no, Quiet Boy would never do that. And it's like, oh wait, you
knew
serious?
What was going on.
And
I think they kept Dresser out of it, but Quiet Boy knew what was going on.
And he watching her house and waiting out in the rain, baby. When he followed her and walked up to that hotel, he still didn't have no clue. And so when the guy said, oh wow, 2 5 heartbeats at the same night in brothers, and he looked down at that paper and saw his brother's signature, Lord.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I would have to put I had to get a bat to my. I don't have no. If I got sisters, if it was one of my sisters, we'd be scrapped.
Oh yeah, I was going upstairs. Ain't no way I was turning around to go back to the car. They was going. No, I was there that night.
No, yeah,
yeah.
They was.
And it's not that I'm fighting over, and it's not that I be fighting over a man. I'm fighting my sister because you're supposed to be my damn blood.
Exactly.
Damn the other person.
Right.
You my family.
I agree. I agree. He was so hurt. He was so hurt. That was even more hurtful than it being Quiet Boy. I think at that point he rather it was damn Quiet Boy, his brother.
Probably so. Yeah.
So what about
when JT was talking to her?
That's what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Go ahead, Inga.
No, I thought you were about to go on to the next scene.
Oh no. Like, yeah, JT and her, they at the bottom. He was having the audacity.
He said, "It's my brother."
And then he doing all that crying and stuff. Remember how he told them what he do?
Exactly.
Look, I will cry at the drop of a hat to get her sympathy, and that's just what he did. You can tell me what's going on right
the
now.
TV and whip her. When I saw this in the theaters, I wanted to jump through the movie screen in the AMC movie theater and whip her tail myself.
Yeah, he didn't have no umbrella, nothing. He just was walking through the rain. Poor Duck, man.
I felt bad for him.
Oh Lord,
he sacrificed a lot for this group. He put up with a lot from everybody to keep this group going.
And then for her to say,
it's almost like Otis from the Temptations.
Yeah. For her to tell JT, I love you, but I'm in love with Duck. How, Sway? How the hell you in love with him, girl? No, you're not. Like, get out of here, girl. He was
just trifling.
Yeah.
He said, you don't love her, you love me. You know.
Child, the audacity. So now we get here, we are getting more accolades, awards. We just cheesing and smiling. Flash, on the one hand, is thanking them for having him be a part of the group. And on the same time, he already done went and cut an album and got it out and telling us the date is coming out. And they looking like, what the hell are you talking about? Dressed up there thanking his wife and daughter, whatever. So now when it gets to Duck turn, he looking... I want to thank my wife and my brother. Moochie, what you think about what Duck was talking about? Because they ain't see this coming, baby.
Yo, but he went by what critics say about him, and he was like, what does that mean? Like, that he hasn't suffered enough to write a good love song. And then he says, now I know, and I have two people to thank for it. And then he just left the group like that. That was crazy. I do blame the brother for the group break, I do blame
him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, baby, she may have eventually fell in love with him, but she did it too damn late. Sorry, boo. Ain't no love like that. Yeah, Duck was definitely the glue. What's up, OG? Yes, Kelly Renee, we definitely did talk about the documentary. That's a trigger. We don't want to talk about that no more, but go back and watch it from the beginning.
But we can't talk about that because
I had to hit you up later and tell you all.
Yeah, that's the reason why Inga in the Bing right now.
I'm still traumatized.
Yes. So they were so shocked when he said that. And so, of course, now we get back to the beginning where he first got the letter and he first got the magazine, and he opens the letter and reads it, and Choir Boy is saying it's been a long time. Okay, it's been a long time since I left you. Now let me stop. And he's like, I got a surprise for you. Come on over to the church. No, don't worry, you ain't gotta be sorry. So he gets to the church. Oh Lord, this is my part. Who want to talk about it?
Yeah, he turned his life around. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't know that Eddie was gonna be there though.
He did. He had his head down.
Now, how many years had went by? Like 20 years, wasn't it? It was a long time.
So. Yeah.
He hadn't talked to none of them.
Yeah. He had his head down, and he and all he heard was I feel like... He was like, take your time. Going on. Yes. That's my song, baby. He killed that too.
Somebody play the damn soundtrack when we get up off this thing.
Houston was supposed to have, right, y'all? So Baby Doll's part was supposed to be Whitney Houston.
Right.
Would have sung that song. It would have been longer. I know it would have been longer.
Yeah. I feel like... I always get tears in my eyes when he first starts singing. Going on.
Hey,
yes, Eddie. Yes.
He was happy to see him.
Yes. That really made his day. To know, yeah. Take your time. All right. You got to say, take your time when they doing it right in the church. Okay.
Right.
So he ends up walking up on him, and he's basically like, good. Of course we happy and we seeing how each other's doing good. He has to speak to him for a minute, and then he tells him, I heard what happened between you and your brother. He like, I ain't got nothing to say to Jay-Z. No, I ain't got nothing to say to him. And he like, no matter what, is your brother. We all make mistakes. I'm a prime example of that, right?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. I ain't got my tissues over here, y'all.
Oh, you really crying? Oh,
I mean,
and then he came and saw his brother.
And they
I
called
know, right?
And they named the brother JT and
that was the bet they had.
I mean, name him Duck.
Duck. Yeah, get over here, Duck.
Yeah.
You heard mommy calling you.
He thinking whoever had a child first, they were gonna name her after
That's
the
what cracked him because he
was.
That's what cracked him because he was just standing there watching them. But when he heard Duck, get over here, Duck. Oh man,
that did make you cry though.
Yeah. He had to go in for the hug after that. He was trying to resist it.
Because JT turned his life around, but the thing is, he knew he screwed up with his brother, and his relationship was just never this, at that time they could never. His brother wasn't trying to forgive him because that was hurtful. It's not even about the woman.
Oh, yeah.
It's you stabbed me in my back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just the act of betrayal.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh Lord, yeah.
Support game. I don't. The group might not have broke up if Jimmy hadn't.
They might not have. They might have lasted a little bit longer. But then when you had him doing trifling stuff like that, and Eddie getting deep into the drugs, it might have still went there. So of course we seeing them having, a little get together, little barbecue going down. Yeah. Choir boy over here burning up the damn food. And the kids was watching Flash on the TV. Flash is still out here now. Flash done got with the damn
he was on Video Soul with Donnie Simpson.
They was pissed off when they seen him doing all that nonsense.
Because Donnie Simpson was the hot thing at that time. This is 1991, right? So Video Soul was the thing back then.
Right. Yes. Yeah, that definitely was a moment. That's what took the cake. That's what kind of made him, soften up. Whoever has the child first. Oh God.
Right.
Baby, they sure did soften me up. I ain't gonna lie.
And everybody was still, they all were older, but they were still, had their families, kids. The only one he had no family. He didn't have no kids.
No.
Show him,
no. So, I guess he was so devastated after her. He just went and was chilling by himself. But he was still writing and things because at one point Eddie does say that he's actually have a new group that he's trying to put out, and he like, we could need some, use some songs, and he like, I got you, whatever you need.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, but not them brothers or cousins or whoever
right. They was their cousins. Yeah, they was
they cousins was trying to be like Run DMC then.
Yes. And they literally transformed through each, decade. So at this point, he turns off the TV, JT. He say he don't want them watching no Flash in this house. This is trash, okay? And they says, show them what real music is.
Flash used them to get what he wanted, and then he left them.
Yep.
So they knew that he wasn't no good. So.
Yeah, and he was a published author too. So he was like, okay, you ain't said nothing but a word, okay. Heartbeats front and center. Okay, so choir boy got up and dresser got up, but Eddie was still sitting there. He was like, come on, Eddie. And of course, that's where we get the line.
Yeah, but his back and everything was hurt. They trying to do them dance steps.
Y'all sure y'all want to?
They probably at this time they could have been in their 60s.
Oh yeah.
With Eddie K. I was like, yes, we want to hang with you. We want to hang.
And then they say that we're doing this for Jimmy.
And Eleanor was still there looking and smiling, and all of the ladies at the table.
Yeah, all the original girls
So they were saying for Duck to get up, and he was like, I haven't, sung in years. I haven't did this in years. And he's like, all right, he said, I'm good. I don't want to do it. And JC was like, it's okay. You was always the worst dancer anyway. Then he told him, get up, choir girl. So he's like, no, I wasn't. Choir boy was. And then that's when he got up. And then they start talking about the year that it was. And, we putting our hands over each other the way we used to do it. Mm-hmm. And we was trying to get them steps. Now we ain't had them steps to, right.
Yeah,
yes, I do think she forgave him. I do.
Yeah, she did.
I do. I definitely do.
But we don't see Tanya trifling ass no more.
Nah.
Oh, she was
gone.
She was gone, and he went back to the first girl he was with, and he probably was always with her. And that's
right.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I said all the original girls was there. But Tanya, no, she was a skank. So
yeah.
Yep. So.
The board gamer said Big Red is still in jail to this day. I know that. Right. That's exactly where he need to be too.
He deserved to be there. That trifling ass mess.
Right. This was just a beautiful story. I mean,
it is.
It was a shame
I
that
never
they gave
get
Robert
tired of
such
it.
a hard time to put it together. It said Tanya was for the streets. I
yes.
know that's right.
She was definitely for the streets.
It's a shame they gave him a hard time to get this movie made, but it's a classic in the Black community. I don't know no Black person who don't like this movie.
Right.
If you don't like this movie, I mean, I don't know.
Wrong with you.
I don't know. Something is wrong with you. Yeah, you ain't part of the Black community. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yeah, y'all. So that was the 5 heartbeats, y'all. The 5 heartbeats.
And I love everybody in this chat. Everybody know this.
Yes, shout out to all the people in the chat. Definitely.
Latoya said, "Can we do Boomerang next?"
Oh yeah, Boomerang is on there too. You ain't see that intro, girl. Boomerang is right on up there. You see, we here.
I'm down for it because I love
we here. Boomerang. We are here. Yes, definitely our classic. Absolutely.
I'm down for the Boomerang.
So yeah, you guys, I thank everybody for joining us for the 5 heartbeats, and Moochie live coming up next. So everybody, y'all tune in, check in over there, bring your hammers. What you got going down, Moochie?
I'm gonna just give my first thoughts of The Chi. We're gonna have fun with it tonight. I'm gonna just come up here and just talk about it. I might have some theories or whatever, and then Monday we'll be with the girls and we'll be doing foreshadowing moments. So we got other stuff coming up too. So keep y'all notifications on.
I know. Yeah, we gotta do that Boomerang. I'm ready for it. I'm already thinking about the stuff things in my head.
Yes, everybody, please make sure that y'all like on everybody's channels. Y'all subscribed. I got all the links, for the ladies in the description of the video. So yeah, definitely we appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Inga, what you got going
on? Well, the other day, Wednesday, I think it was, I dropped my little quick review on The Big Cigar. That's the story of Huey P. Newton. It's on Apple TV, so y'all can go back and watch that. And tomorrow, I'm celebrating Tupac's birthday. June is his birthday month. So tomorrow I'm doing Juice tomorrow evening. And so I'm gonna try to stay dedicated, y'all, to do it. I'm put it out there. I'm gonna try to do a Tupac movie every week. So do the whole month. So that's what I'm trying to commit to doing. So and that's and I think that's Sunday I'm doing reality show Love and Marriage Huntsville with Monique Johnson, 69 Ways, and Andy Love. So that's on Sunday. So yeah. And then of course I'll do the Chi with y'all on Monday night. So I haven't even looked at the Chi yet. I gotta check it out.
Yeah. So a lot of y'all, I'm tired. I was supposed to get off of here and do Love, but that's probably gonna be late. It's either gonna be late tonight or it's gonna be early tomorrow. I do have up I have what do you call it? Summer movie, summer camp movie. I did a review for that. My Shy video is up. And tomorrow I'll be up here doing self-care and what you should be watching. Hopefully y'all gonna tune in because we got a lot of stuff coming for June. And as far as self-care, we got a lot of awareness things that are in June. The month of June, men's health, PTSD, Alzheimer's, migraine, a whole bunch. So join me tomorrow if y'all can. If not, catch the replay. And if y'all do watch the replay of this, let us know what your favorite part of the 5 Heartbeats is. Let us know you came by, put some flames up in the sky. Thank all of y'all for coming through.
Slim said that Slim Bates said they plan on watching Juice tonight. Watch Juice tonight, and then
so you could be
subscribe.
fresh and on
Slim, I don't know if you're subscribed to me, Inga71. Find me. It's in the description with everybody's thing, and come and join me tomorrow evening.
He said, "Legend say Tonya married the Flash." Cut it out, support gaming. You are too much.
They naming all the movies we supposed to be.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so long.
We'll be doing these movies forever. So
I know. All right, y'all. We catch y'all around.
All right.